Hey guys, Ogs from the US. Today is another day. Today is the day after the defeat at Everton. No need for a long introduction. I'm gonna do my 5 talking points. Number 1, Frank Lampard. I wanna make it clear from the get-go that I am not Frank Lampard out. I am not those people who are waiting for us to lose a game of football so they can say, I told you so. I don't care if we're gonna lose because I didn't expect us to win every single game. I've been telling you guys that we are going to lose games and we can even lose some stupid games. And that game was one of those stupid games. So Frank Lampard, I am not happy about what he did. First of all, the system. Why go 4-3-3 when you don't have wingers? If you don't have certain players, you have to adapt yourself to what you got. I've been praising Frank Lampard all this time for his ability to be flexible, to use different systems. But against Everton, I didn't see it. I wanted him to start maybe 4-4-2, play 2 in front, twist your system a little bit so you can adapt yourself to the players that you have. Frank Lampard really disappointed me for not adapting the system to the players that he has in his disposal. The second thing I wasn't happy about Frank Lampard, late subs. If something is not working out, you have to change. Billy Gilmour was the player that we needed immediately. He was going to bring some juice, some urgency, and some creativity. And guess what? We put Billy Gilmour in the 82nd minute. What do you expect him to do? Tammy Abraham came on for Kai Havertz. I didn't understand that sub. Who was going to create for who? Man, we didn't have many people on the bench that could really change the game, but that was the wrong sub, in my opinion. So, in general, it looked like Frank Lampard didn't know what to do. He just threw a bunch of people out there and expect them to do some miracles. But we didn't have anybody to create the magic today. Talking point number 2, Edouard Mendy. I think since the beginning of his career at Chelsea Football Club, he made 2 mistakes and he conceded 2 mistakes. The penalty was unfortunate, but he's going to learn from that mistake. I'm sick and tired of people who will always bring Kepa Arrizabalaga in the discussion and say, I told you so. But guess what? I never sold anybody the idea of Mendy not conceding any goal or make any mistake. I always remind you people that Mendy is going to make mistakes just like anybody else. Buffon does the same. Ter Stegen, Neuer, Oblak, everybody can make mistakes. The most important is to stay focused and move to the next one. And guess what? We didn't lose because of Edouard Mendy. We lost because we couldn't create anything. We couldn't score goals. We had all the time in the world to do it. We just didn't do it. So give the guy a break. Mendy is the best. Talking point number 3, the final third. I don't want to focus on one individual, but anybody that is involved in that final third. I've been saying it over and over. Even for the games that we won, I always remind you people that I'm not happy about the amount of chances we are missing. But today, it wasn't even about missing chances. It was about not creating chances. It was awful. I didn't even see Timo Werner. Kai Havertz was awful. Olivier Giroud the same. I told you guys, Don't get carried away by Olivier Giroud's hat trick and scoring goals here and there. And don't get carried away by Timo Werner because he's from the Bundesliga. And don't scapegoat Tammy Abraham because he's from the academy and he's supposedly and naturally awful player. All of them got a lot of mistakes in them. They're still learning. And Olivier Giroud, I told you, we are going to discover his mistakes when he starts playing game in, game out. Playing 90 minutes every single week is very different than coming off the bench with a lot of energy and try to prove people wrong. So when I say final third, it could also mean Thiago Silva, who tried to participate in the final third but couldn't get the killing pass. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm not gonna focus on attackers only, but I'm gonna talk about the whole team. We are very good everywhere else. We are playing a beautiful football. We have like 80% possession. We are passing the ball in the midfield like nobody's business, doing all the right things. But when it comes to the final third, we always fail. The killing pass, the last shot, the last action always betrays us. It reminds me of last season all over again. We were very good doing the right things everywhere else, but we couldn't score. And when you don't score goals, you don't win games. Simple as that. Talking point number 4, the new Germans in the team. I'm not stereotyping people here. I'm talking about Timo Werner and Kai Havertz. Well, we know that we have quality in our hands. The problem is when we are struggling like this, you need a moment of quality. You need a little bit of magic to save you. And for a little while now, they are not doing it at all. And it's taking time. I understand that it will take time for them to adjust to the Premier League, but come on. Some of the chances that they miss is just illegal. Instead of passing the ball to the right person, they are going to try to do a little extra and lose the ball. Instead of shooting, they are going to try to dribble a little bit more. Or instead of shooting on target or scoring an easy goal, it's always a struggle. I really don't understand it. I also understand that mostly they've been playing out of positions, but certain chances that they miss has nothing to do with their positioning on the field. When you find yourself in front of the goalkeeper one-on-one, I don't care if you are Edouard Mendy or you play on the left, on the right, or in the middle, you score those goals. Period. I'm not gonna call them flops or ask for their head. I know they are going to improve and score more goals, but I am just stating fact. I'm not one of those idiot fanboys who will always say no, 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 or yes, 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 yes. Get him out every time they make a mistake. But for me, I give everybody a fair share of critics or praises. If they do something good, I praise them. If they don't perform, I'm gonna criticize them. And I know it takes time for the process to start working. Talking point number 5. Let's give some credit to the opposition. Carlo Ancelotti and Everton came up with a plan. They scored a goal. They started wasting time, playing like babies, falling all over the field, but that is part of the game. They got 3 points. They outsmarted us, and we have to acknowledge it. Many people forget to understand after a defeat that we were playing against another professional football team, another world-class coach, and other world-class players. They are smart. They came up with a plan. They frustrated us, and they got what they wanted. We are not entitled to winning every single game. We are going to be outclassed by certain teams, and today was one of those days. Having said that, I'm not a Frank Lampard out. I will continue to support the process, and defeat are part of the process. I knew it. I told you. I would like to win every single game and win every single trophy, but it's impossible in modern football and especially in the Premier League. So for me, it's a normal day in the office. Tomorrow is another day. As for Frank out people, it's time for you to smile because it's been a while. It's been 17 games without defeat, so you've been suffering, and it's your chance now to pick up your head flag and continue your business where you left it last time, because that's what you do. That's who you are. Nothing new here. As for us true Blues, true Chelsea fans, we are going to keep our blue flag flying even higher.
Flying high in the sky, we keep the blue flag flying high. Stand for Bridge to Germany, we keep the blue flag flying high.